total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, we had the safest border in the history of our country. The border.
President, as you're well aware, one of the biggest insecurities facing the campaign going into tonight was the claim, potentially, that President Biden is too old, that his mental acuity is just not there. Reaction across the board, including from Democrats, is that they were not convinced, potentially, tonight. What do you say to those voters who watched tonight and weren't sure that he is mentally fit?
Listen, he did not get off to a strong start in that debate, but he had a strong finish. And, there was a slow start, but a strong finish. And the bottom line is this: let us not decide the outcome of who's going to be president of the United States based on a 90-minute debate. Let's measure that decision against the last 3.5 years.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, starting at verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Okay, before I continue, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach in the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's elect, that being the house of David. All right, today is June 28th, year 2024. Hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, we're going to jump right in. I showed you a clip up to this point. All right, it was dealing with the so-called presidential debate that went down last night. You know what I'm saying? If you even want to call it that, being a debate, all right, it was really more so a goddamn clown show, a fucking, you know what I'm saying? It was, it's clown shit at its finest, all right, a fucking shit show, all right, senile ass Creepy Joe, all right, and Nero Trump, all right, and hey, if you saw it, you saw it. If you haven't saw it, just go on YouTube. They got that shit up everywhere. It's all over the place, all right, you know what I mean? And it's showing you the state that this place, being America, is in today. All right, you got two old Edomites who try to stay in bounds. Two old white people. All right, so-called white, but they ain't white, they red. All right, two old red devils. All right, on stage. You know what I'm saying? Just airing each other out. All right, and the Lord got it that way because the Lord is breaking the pride of this place. All right, and then you got the other woman who spoke on it, the vice president. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris, I think that's her name, Kamala Harris. All right, she ain't too far out of the crazy being her own goddamn self. All these damn people are losing their minds over here. All these politicians and governors and senators and presidents, all right, they're all losing it. They're all bugging out right now, all right. And the scriptures are true, because as the ruler of the city is so are the people. So when you got these crazy ass niggas that's ruling, you're gonna have a crazy ass society. And when you look around the people of Babylon the Great, they're unhinged, the majority of them, all right? That goes for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans as well, all right? You niggas is all unhinged, all right? The only people who got some sort of stability is the elect, all right? Because the elect ain't bugging out right now. The elect is sitting back watching this shit happening and are laughing, all right, you know what I'm saying? And praying at the same time, that Yahweh Shai Shai keep them, all right? But to see the people of the world and the rulers of this world, meaning this age, this eon, all right, bug out the way they bugging out, it lets us know that our Savior is right here at the door. He's almost here, all right? All these laws have been passed and shit now, you know what I'm saying? You women are getting ready to get drafted and shit too. All right, it was funny when it was when it was all about just the men that they thought was going to war, but now you got the bill that been slid for you women to come as well. All right. So the mindset of this earth is finna, get a lot of you people destroyed. All right. Because if you get drafted into that army, you know what I'm saying? That's basically a death sentence from your Howard Shah to you. If you ain't of the elect, all right, you gonna die. All right. A grievous death at that. You know what I mean? Because if you look at where you 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, where your mind is right now, it's not even on you know what I'm saying, the Lord returning. All right, your mind is on all this folly. All right, you had the draft yesterday. Was that yesterday? The day before yesterday, you had the NBA draft. All right, you know what I'm saying? You just had the end of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. All right, you just had the end of the NBA playoffs. I mean, they got a whole bunch of folly out there, and that's where the majority of the American people's mind is. All right, and while they focused on that, these bills are being passed, and you people's freedom is finna be snatched away from you. All right. All right, so let me get this scripture right quick in Isaiah. What is it? 13. And the Lord said He gonna lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. All right. It's Isaiah 13. excuse me, in verse 11. It say, "And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." All right, so that's what the Lord is doing. All right, He's getting ready to punish you devils. All right, bringing you down to that lower state. All right, verse 12, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." All right, and that man that it's speaking of is the Israelite elect man. All right, who the majority of these women over here in this country, all right, look down on. All right, but hey, the hopeful elect men are gonna get their glory, all right, before the kingdom, because during Jacob's trouble, that's when you women are gonna need that man, all right. Abaratazar willing them of that number, but that's when you women gonna need that man, all right. Pookie, Ray Ray, Enrique, Armando, Luis, and Mario, all right. Them niggas ain't gonna have it, all right. And it ain't to say that the elect man ain't gonna have those names, but you know what I mean, all right. The stereotypical and typical Jake out here ain't gonna have it, all right. He gonna be like you. He gonna be as a woman, all right. A lot of these niggas again, they gonna be over there in World War III, and a lot of you women, you gonna be over there with them, all right. All right, because Jake, you trust in this place, all right. You made this place your rest, all right. You know what I'm saying? And when this place goes out with that destruction, 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans gonna go out with it, all right. In fact, I got a couple of more clips to show here in a second, just to show you how destroyed 2 out of 3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans over here that's in this land right now are at this particular moment in time, all right? All of this shit is coming, and Jake is just lost in his folly, all right? Let me read this scripture right quick. In Proverbs 16 and 18, it say, "Pride goeth before destruction, and in haughty spirit before a fall." All right, a haughty spirit, that's that proud spirit, and a lot of our people, they embody that, because as the ruler of the city is, such as they that dwell therein. All right. Verse 19: better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right, because the elect on this side, we understand. All right, this ain't our kingdom, this ain't our world, this ain't our time to shine. You know what I'm saying? With Esau on the throne, all right? We gonna wait on Yahweh Shai to raise up to the throne, all right? We gonna wait on Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying, to give us that glory, all right? We ain't seeking it on our own, all right? But as 2/3 of our people, all right, again, they're not of a like mind, so they're gonna get destroyed, all right? So as I said that, let me show you a couple of clips just to show you, all right, the state that 2 out of 3 of our people, and there might be some heathen clips in there as well, all right, just to show you the state that they in right now, all right? While all this shit is going down, this is the state they in, all right? And I'm gonna open it up with a so-called, law official, all right? This is a Atlanta judge, all right, who got arrested the other night, so-called black woman, All right, who got arrested the other night for being an Eve. All right, you know what I mean, an unruly demon. All right, and I'm gonna have you some more clips coming behind that, and we'll come right back with the scriptures. All right. So I just check the clips out right quick. Lord willing, to be edifying. Well, Lord willing, this part of let's be edifying, and then y'all see the clips, and I'll come back, and that'll be edifying as well. So check this out.
For what? I wasn't cuffed. I wasn't with the needed. Shut the fuck up. You look like a nigga who was trying to kill me before and I never let him. Relax. Shut the fuck up. And stop touching me.
Don't.
Yeah, stop touching me. Get the fuck off of me. Stop touching. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me.
You're preventing
Take me. I could give a damn. Take me where you want to
So how
take
do you want me to take you somewhere expeditiously?
Now. Take me where you want to take me. No. No. Just let that nigga run for the female. No. He can touch me. Everything for no reason. Why are you Take me where you want to take me.
I can't take
No,
you. I don't
take
have any
me.
identification.
And I don't care. You don't need identification. You have locked people up and you have picked up dead bodies when you don't know who bodies it was, but you picked them up.
Man.
Take me where you need to take me.
I'm trying to.
No, take me where you need to take me immediately, expeditiously.
You're preventing
Take
that.
me. I could give a damn. Take me where you want to
So how
take
do you want me to
me.
take you somewhere
Now.
expeditiously?
Now. Take me where you want to take me. Johnny?
Where you from?
Philly?
I can give a 360 to my people real quick. Give a show to my people real quick. Yeah. I said, look, come here. What do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10.
You think others are gonna agree with that?
Yep. You went outside on the podcast, baby. No, I said exactly what I felt. I said exactly what I felt, and the real rich boss bitch will feel me. And if you don't feel me, then it wasn't for you. You went outside on the podcast, baby. No.
I woke you up at 3 a.m. and asked you, can you cook him a meal? What meal are you cooking?
I'm not doing it. Nothing, the fuck? I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. Or peanut butter jelly. I'm going back to sleep.
And not a damn thing.
I'm not cooking a damn thing. They get a sandwich. It's 3 a.m. Fuck, I look like Martha Stewart. No.
Hell no.
A dream.
He gonna get a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with some chips and a juice.
I'm making him shit. He better get the fuck up and make his own self. Like, what?
On to sleep.
Probably a turkey and cheese sandwich.
This pussy. I woke you up at 3 a.m.
Aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another black man is like 1% at this point. They want us to be ride or dies until they get their shit together, and then they don't want to support us in return. They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us, but then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us. I need someone who's intentional in every single aspect. aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men.
Let's talk about the female narcissist and a very common, very toxic, but very hidden behavior nearly all of them that I have personally known have exhibited without fail. It is what I call selective amnesia. Now, all narcissists can exhibit this trait. However, in my personal experience, I have seen this behavior exhibited far more often in the female narcissists. And what that means is they will conveniently forget or completely deny things they absolutely said or actions they absolutely performed when it serves their own interest to do so. This strategic forgetfulness allows them to shape narratives, avoid accountability, and preserve their carefully crafted image. By doing this, they create confusion and perpetrate an idealized version of themselves in the eyes of others. But again, this selective memory isn't accidental. It's a calculated move to shape narratives in their favor. It's designed to sow seeds of confusion, making it challenging for others to discern the truth.
So did I miss the part where they said women were actually going to be drafted? Because why did they just drop a map of the U.S., of the states, and if they're going to automatically draft women or let them opt out? And when I tell you it's not looking good, it's not looking good. I just want to know, when did we skip over the do women give a fuck part? I mean, I know all of history has been do we give a fuck about women, but I think we should have a say in this, maybe. And then again, why is the age to draft women significantly lower than it is to draft men? So since we won't have babies, we have to go to war? We can't fucking win. But let's look at this map and the states by states of who will automatically be drafted. Allegedly. I don't know if it's still allegedly. I think it's like for real, but let's just... And the states by states of who will automatically be drafted. Allegedly. I don't know if it's still allegedly. I think it's like for real, but let's just see. Alright, here's a new post that just dropped today. Well, I should say news article. But it says the U.S. House and Senate are considering legislation to include women in the country's draft laws after the House passed the annual National Defense Authorization Act last week, allowing a bipartisan measure to make draft registration automatic. Because remember, they slid it in with that bill to raise military spending. It says if the amended policy were to become law, women in the following states would join their male counterparts and be automatically registered for the selective service. I've seen this movie. It's called The Fucking Hunger Games. Yeah, so I want you to know that if it is blue, it's not good. Automatic sign up for the draft for women is the blue here, and that is all of these states. You see that? All of these states? Yep. And then no, you wouldn't automatically be signed up is these states here, all your influencers, this here. You see how that's significantly less than everybody else? Okay, and then opt in are the pink, these small states, Illinois, or that's not Illinois, it's Louisiana, I think. I don't give a shit. It's still wrong. All these pink, and then opt out. You have to go and opt out. There's these small orange states. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Here's a list of all the states that will automatically opt women into the draft. Wow. And it gets longer. It gets longer. Other states, including Iowa, Kentucky, New York, and Nevada, allow people to opt out, while places such as Idaho, Indiana, Maine, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, and Washington allow people to opt in. The last time a draft was activated was in the 1970s during the Vietnam War. I've seen this game, and I don't want to participate. I don't want to be in the Hunger Games this year. This is good news. Share it, save it. Ladies, share it, save it, so that you know which state to move to. Mwah.
All right. So I showed you that. You know what I'm saying? You women, all right? You so-called women, all right? Use the word woman loosely, all right? But you female creatures, all right? You're getting ready to go to war as well, all right? In that last clip, I just got that, I got that off of the big brother Amawad Abad. I got that off of his page. All right, but you see what's coming, all right? You see the mindset that our people are in right now, all right? You got these bitches out here who, these bitches don't even want to cook their man nothing to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning, all right? Some simple shit. All right, dude ask them hoes, you know, your man say he hungry at 3 a.m. You cooking all them bitches talking about fuck no. And the ones that did say they was going to do something, they talking about get a nigga a sandwich, all right? You women have no clue how bad it's about to get out here, all right? You have no fucking clue. And that's why you're going to die with these heathens over here in this land. And a lot of you going to get drafted. They're going to die over there in World War III in that land, all right? You know? Man, just to see the mindset of these men, they just don't know, all right? And we don't feel bad for them, all right? Because, just, again, that proud-ass spirit that they exude, it's gonna be their death sentence, all right? This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, the land that it's speaking of is the land of the north, all right, North America. 2 parts therein, meaning 2 out of 3, shall be cut off and die, and a third shall be left therein. All right, and you other women who don't get cut off and, you know what I'm saying, put to death, you're going to be one of the elect Israelite men. That's going to be your ticket out of here, all right? And guess what? If he's hungry at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to cook something for him, all right? The scriptures speak about, you know what I'm saying, the virtuous women, how she raises up in the morning before her house and is already, you know, got the food prepared and shit. That's a righteous thing of a woman. All right, but you look at the mindset of today's woman, it's the complete opposite. It's a complete role reversal. It's a complete flip and switch. All right, and that's why the scriptures opened up with in the beginning of the lesson. As the man that ruled the city is such a they that dwell therein. You know, the so-called black woman, so-called Hispanic woman, Native American woman, all right, they're like the Edomite man. All right, they're a goddamn devil. All right. Most of them, all right, but the Lord gonna show some of them mercy, but the majority of them, they're not gonna be shown mercy, all right? You know what I'm saying? You got bitches twerking on cars and shit, talking about she a 10, all right? You got the black woman, she's supposed to be a judge, all right? She's out showing her ass and shit. She got arrested, and to the officer that was arresting her, she actually said out her mouth, "You look like a nigga that tried to get some pussy from me before, but I ain't give you none." All right, showing you she's a whore. All right, you know, our people are just, they fucked up out here and they need death. All right, that's what they need, death. You know, whether it come through the actual World War III, you know, when they get drafted, or they gonna get hit with them ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, or that's if they even make it to that point, because a lot of them gonna get trotted down as the shit in the street during Jacob's trouble. They ain't even getting out of that. All right, and that's right here at the door. All right, a lot of you are going to get used and abused during that time. You're getting used and abused now. All right. So let me read verse 9. "And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name." What's the Lord's name, woman? All right, how many women know the Lord's name? All right, not many. All right, until you hopeful elect sisters that do, you should count that all joy. All right. It says, "They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is my power." All right, my God. All right, you know, only the elect got the privilege to do that. 2/3 of our people, the Lord ain't dealing with them. He don't even want them calling his name. All right, he don't want them believing in him. He don't want them doing none of that, because if they did, he would have to heal them, and the Lord don't want to heal them on this side. He want to burn them. All right, they got to get their judgment. I mean, it's like I got to get their blessing on the other side, all right? Judgment on this side, blessings on the other side for 2/3. You know what I'm saying? You had the one Eve, she talking about, she don't even want to fuck with Jake no more as far as the so-called black man. She don't even want to deal with Jake no more. So guess what? In that time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell is breaking loose, all right, we seen you say that. We heard you say that now. Of course, we don't consider ourselves black. We ain't black. We different shades of brown. But we know what you meant, and we know the mindset that you coming at it with, all right? And the excuses you named on it, talking about lack of support financially, emotionally, and all of this shit. Bitch, do you not know what the fuck the Jake man, especially the Judite man, all of Jake, but especially the Judite so-called Negro man has went through, all right, being the top tribe, means you get the worst end of the stick, all right? You know what they do to the man, bro. No need to even talk it up, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these hoes, all right? You know what I mean? Let them have their opinions, All right, and we're gonna see where them opinions and them thoughts get their whole asses in the days we coming into. All right, because if you ain't with an elect Israelite man, you know, it's not gonna be a good. You're not getting out of here. All right, you're not leaving. All right, you and your children, you're gonna stay right here and burn, baby, burn. All right. So let me read some of the deliverance scriptures, and then I'll close it. All right, it's Isaiah 4:1. It reads, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We'll eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." All right, these bitches ain't trying to go to war. All right, they don't want to go to war. A lot of them gonna try to get pregnant. All right, a lot of them gonna do a whole bunch of womanly like shit. All right, to avoid going over there to fight in that third world's conflict. All right, but it ain't gonna. The Lord is control of that. The Lord ain't gonna let you bitches duck your judgment, all right? And even if you do get pregnant, hey, the Lord still might have your ass get sent over there, because the Lord is not a respecter of persons, all right? Verse 2, "In that day shall the branch of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel." Key word being escaped, because only the elect are going to escape this. 2/3, 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're not escaping. All right, you've already been numbered to the sword, all right? And to be, hey, look, judgment is playing itself out on this earth. You're already dead, all right? You just don't know it yet, all right? The day just ain't came yet, you know? The Lord know when your day to die is coming, all right? And Jacob's trouble is going to be said day for a lot of you fucking women, all right? And a lot of you going to be in that army, all right? A lot of you going to be in these calamities, these seditions of men, all right? Ain't no escaping, bro. Alright, the only escape is through the elect man if you're a woman. Alright, 2nd Ezra 15, starting at verse 14. It say, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand." That's that Jacob's trouble. Alright, verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Alright, so it's coming into a lawless society. Alright, these men and these people, they ain't gonna be listening to the politicians and the senators and the governors and the judges and the dictators and all that shit, you know? Fuck all that. It's gonna be every man and every woman for himself. Alright, verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Alright, all hell gonna be breaking loose. Alright, eventually them foreign troops that's already over here gonna put this place under martial law. And then you women gonna be getting destroyed during that time too. Alright, verse 18, "For because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." So if men gonna be afraid, imagine how much more so a woman. Verse 19, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." All right, great tribulation is coming. All right, you know, and after that, that day like never was since it was a nation. Esau is gonna come with that charagma, which is that microchip. If you take that, you know what I'm saying? Just know you marked for death as well, all right? Only the elect are going to escape the oncoming judgments of this place, and 2/3 of our people, they on the books for them, all right? And that's it. So, you know, this is just a morning lesson. I wanted to do something in the spirit, all right? You know, Satan is fucking with me, all right? You know, just want to feed the sheep, man. I just want to do my part, all right? And Lord willing, it was edifying, flow together, made sense. Any questions, comments? Just leave them for me in that comment section. Now I get back at it. All right. So that's it. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who teaching the quest where I learned this truth. Shalom.